Lori Harvey is often the topic of conversations, but in this topic today, we will be touching bases on how this fashion it girl is not just able to let clothes speak for herself, but also her confidence. Hi honeys, thank you for clicking onto this video. I am Nia Elise, and as you can see by the title, I wanted to do a deep dive into Miss Lori Harvey's closet and analyze everything that she brings to the table when it comes down to being a fashion girly. Her looks always seem to amaze me by her effortless beauty and cohesion, as well as she mixes different elements while still staying true to her fashion identity. Lori Harvey, the it girl herself, exudes luxury in the most tasteful ways. She effortlessly blends soft and bold elements, creating a cohesion and refined aesthetic. Her style is a perfect balance of sophistication, femininity, and timeless elegance. Every outfit she wears speaks for itself, showcasing these elements through soft fabrics, refined color palettes, and impeccable tailored pieces. But before diving into Lori Harvey's style, we have to acknowledge her stylist, Elly. Extraordinary Parisian stylist, Elly has worked with high-profile clients such as Steve Harvey, Lala Anthony, and Sabrina Elba. His work is remarkable, characterized by a distinctive approach to styling, yet he always ensures that each client's personal style remains at the forefront. Among his many clients, Lori Harvey stands out as his muse. According to Harper's Bazaar, the two have been friends for years, making this collaboration a natural progression. Just as Zendaya has Law, Lori has Elly. Analyzing Lori Harvey's style, we can break it down into distinct elements, with femininity being a key aspect. Lori often gravitates towards looks that are feminine in different ways, balancing softness and strength. Her style is never overly girly, but rather exudes a mature and womanly elegance that commands the attention. Lori has mastered incorporations of softness in her style, from her signature soft curls to her sleek, iconic, slick back bun. Her makeup often leads to a natural glam that perfectly complements her outfits, enhancing her polished appearance. Her image often evokes the timeless beauty of old Hollywood icons like Dorothy Dandridge and Lena Horne, giving us a modern twist on classic glamour. Lori Harvey's style is a seamless blend of sophistication, femininity, and an understated dominance that leaves lasting impressions. Lori Harvey's overall style is really timeless due to her pieces and her aesthetic, which causes her to naturally pull from different decades and different generations of women that were iconically glamorous back in their day. And I truly feel like Lori Harvey will go down in the It Girl history books as someone we would still take beauty tips and fashion looks that will help to inspire us in our outfits, but also our children's and grandchildren's outfits. Her stylist really loves to play with femininity through her clothes also. Her stylist has a remarkable way of emphasizing femininity through her wardrobe. This is particularly evident in the movement and shapes of her outfit. Elly, her stylist, often gravitates towards softer materials like silks and mesh to create a fluidity and a sense of softness in her looks. A standout example of this is a custom gown she wore to a gala. For this piece, Elly collaborated with a designer, Nicola, to create one of the most stunning gowns to date, and I wholeheartedly agree. I truly love what he does with Lori Harvey's looks on the red carpet because it exudes his feminine galore. And I feel like these delicate elements align perfectly with her soft personality, making her style an authentic expression of who she is. And I feel like Elly exudes her personality in her outfits really well because of how close they are as friends. So he's able to get her true identity out and express it into her clothes. But I also do believe Lori Harvey doesn't allow outfits to wear her, but she really wears the outfit herself. Lori often gravitates towards tailored and polished looks that create a sophisticated vibe. This is especially evident in her color choices. She frequently wears blacks and neutral tones, which I feel like are an easy go-to color when it comes down to looking chic and exuding luxury. And plus, these colors never go out of style and you can always count on these colors to look good in. That being said, Lori loves colors too, but I've noticed her palettes are more mature. She tends to favor gemstone colors that suit her complexion well. These colors truly complement her undertones. I also love how much her stylist understands her fashion identity, knowing exactly what works for her, even down to the colors. The shades that she wears always project a refined, grown aesthetic and never too playful. And I also wanted to point out the fact that Lori Harvey often wears sensual outfits, but she has a very classy approach to them, and I believe this is because of the heavy use of sophistication in her style, making these plunge necklines and cutouts in her clothes very tasteful. Because yes, she does wear a lot of clothes that show her skin, but she somehow always finds a way to have decorum within her style. And it forever gives a clean cut. And speaking of cuts, Lori Harvey and her stylist Elly often gravitates towards clean lines within her outfits. You can find this in the blazers that she wears quite often and her pantsuits that are just tailored to the tins. In the pantsuits Lori often wears, we can clearly see a sophistication in her style. Sophistication in fashion is often conveyed through masculine pieces like suits. However, her stylist has an incredible eye for balancing those masculine elements like button downs and tailored pants with feminine touches. Speaking of tailored, her outfits often showcase great shapes that beautifully complement her figure. This Burberry look is probably one of my favorite Lori moments. It leans heavily into masculinity with the slacks, tie, and even the slick back hair. Elly, her stylist, quotes, "I've always been intrigued by women wearing menswear. My mom was the first woman I ever witnessed doing this. Taking the risk in the public eye to not rely on your feminine traits is so bold and intimidating. Removing the obvious sex appeal says, 'Look at me in my eyes,' and leaves no room for distraction." This perspective on clothing really changed the image and how you view clothing as a whole. It shows you how much range you really can have while styling clothes like Elly does. Not only does this Burberry piece say, "Look at me in my eyes," it also allows Elly to convey emotion and command attention in different lenses. Lori Harvey is a true case study of being able to project confidence out because it's within yourself. And while she has this amazing confidence that we can see even through a picture, you can also see it through her clothing, which makes her style analysis a little bit more intriguing. For the most part, we admire her clothes, but we also admire how she rocks them. It's easy to say Lori Harvey looks good in everything, which causes us to look beyond the actual clothing pieces that she's wearing. While I do believe she looks amazing in most outfits, I also think her confidence is what truly elevates her style. Her ability to exude this confidence and allure in her outfits that command attention really creates a magnetic presence that draws us in. Not just to admire her clothes, but to want to know more about her. And when it comes down to true style, some things just can't be replicated, and confidence is one of them. It's how you walk into the room with your head held high and manage to stand out no matter who you are or what you're wearing. Many of Lori Harvey's outfits showcase her ability to be bold and experiment because her confidence allows her to do so. Her experimenting with clothes is fascinating to see because it shows that some days she wants to dress boldly, while other days she leans towards a more glamorous look. She goes to great lengths to achieve her vision. For example, in one outfit, she captures an edgy vibe with leather boots and an all-black ensemble. But what truly elevates the look is her commitment to the blonde hair and the blonde eyebrows, which ties everything together seamlessly. Then she could completely switch gears with a full Chanel look featuring the classic tweed that offers a more sophisticated and polished approach. Even her clean, slick hairstyle complements the outfit perfectly, adding to the overall refinement. This range not only highlights her versatility in her fashion, but also reminds us of how fun and freeing clothes can be. Styling should be enjoyable, and you shouldn't feel restricted to any one aesthetic. You should embrace what you feel that day, or even what you're feeling that month. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. Lori Harvey is really that girl through and through, so I really wanted to get under a microscope when it came down to her style. But for more things like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. and share to your fellow fashion it girls and your fellow fashion fly guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and have a blessed one. Bye.